Alright, so this is my bank room for the basement defense for bank, obviously. Uh, I'll kind of go over it real quick. I'll probably end up privating this video and just show it to Jonka only. So, yeah, it's not too complicated, really. Uh, 3 reinforcements
Secure
on
the
site.
bomb. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds. Bomb locations are secure.
Standard reinforcements on site. My sound's really loud right now, but it's fine. So the basic so those two, and then the third goes over here. Most of the reinforcements will be on site, or not on site, but on hatches, I mean. So like, let's go ahead and tassel this door off like so. So the idea of this strat, or this setup, is to bait them to either come clear the room, or hard stack serpent, which you will be like kind of prepared for, and you won't really be caught off guard by it. So proximity alarm on the window and open. You will pop this hatch, and I will explain that in a minute. I will explain why I did that in a minute. As a castle, this will also pop this hatch, and you will reinforce the lobby hatch. Preferably if Cade is not banned, bring the Cade. If Goya is not banned, you bring a Goya, you stick a Goya shield on top of that hatch over there. You reinforce these two walls. An elevator. That should leave us two. These two you can experiment with, okay? Either we can stick them on the archives wall, or the, I think it's tellers. It might be tellers off the tellers wall. Or you can stick it on the hatches. That hatch and this hatch. You don't have a lot of, like you have a lot of soft walls on this side, but assuming they don't actually utilize them to get angles. You also want to make a line of sight. These like so. See, there's two ways we can do this, really. Okay, we can play up top, and then use open as like a bait. And then, like, once they come clear us up top, we drop, and then we re-drop hatches, or we can like just play the utility and just wait for them to try to drop the hatches as well. Slash proxy, just stick anywhere. You can stick it on the garage door right there, or you can stick it like right here, or like on the skylight, wherever you want to stick it. So idea for this is they can't really dedicate utility to clear out this crossing, go like on the open. I also thought about reinforcing these walls like I mentioned before. That way we can like hard dedicate to using this as like a bunker, because I don't believe it is soft above. Like yeah, it should be a concrete floor for the majority of it. Except for right here, but these are like horizontal floor, or like on. Like it doesn't look into the place really. Like it doesn't look into the hallway. Like you would have to open it up from here or directly inside of archive. So you could reinforce this, make it a complete bunker, and then like bring like a mute or a bandit, and like mute these walls or bandit these walls, and then have the Goya or a Cade on the hatches, of course. You could also pop this hatch if you want to. My idea is you have like a angle for default, so like if they push the default spot inside of CCTV, you can kill the default plant right there. You can kind of peek. You can't really kill default right there, but you can watch the door for the most part. And the idea is, if mirror's not banned either, because normally it's Cade or mirror that gets banned, right? Obviously, like Cade and mirror bans. You have the mirror here with the C4 hole. You toss the C4 for the default as well. And then back to the roam portion. You can also reinforce these walls like I mentioned before, but they cannot really clear out the roam unless they really go top down on open and closet, really. Because the only soft part is that floor and this floor. Kitchen is not soft. The elevator hallway is not soft. And if we want the roam top floor, I suggest popping this hatch as well. We can use the 2 reinforcements for these hatches, or like these walls as well. So like if we want to play this side, because I don't believe there's an angle for the outside anymore. I think they got rid of it. Like you can get shot from there, but that's really it. I think they got rid of everything up here. Yeah, like you can get shot from there, but if you reinforce it, then you can't. So you play this area really. Yeah, you play like the hallway, then you drop hatch, then you're safe, you're back in bunker, and then if they're taking site, you push from elevator, and if they push lobby, you have the cutoff point immediately. If they're pushing site, then you can just swing out like as if you were just playing elevator, like on like a bunk strategy, kind of sorta. So that is pretty much the setup. We're not focused on garage because if they do take garage, we're right here. We can contest along with the Mira. It's a crossfire. If they're pushing up, they have to get this panel. Which again with the bandit, we could stick a bandit battery here, and then on the Mira panel, like the Mira panel right here. So that prevents like the immediate, like any like immediate push on the Mira. So they now have to swing the door, and if they're swinging the door, they have to worry about this door as well. And they're just kind of stuck. They're just kind of stuck because crossfire from us, crossfire from the Mira. They can't really get hatches because we're also playing the hatches, that sort of thing. And also the proxy. Hey, we could just stick a proximity alarm like right here, and then like they can't really see it until they get like right here, I guess, like up against the wall. Anywhere like they get detected like right here, but you get the point. Yeah. So not too complicated, but I'll send you the live stream, and yeah. Also, another thing with this setup before I end the video. You could put a line of sight to this wall as well. And if we want a area denial, we could have a smoke top blue or a smoke here on the server panel, because it is reinforced once again. I suggest Goyo shields on this hatch and the lobby hatch or Cade claws. Because if they can't get this hatch and they can't get the lobby hatch, we're playing the other hatches as like a roam for like a SSG clubhouse room where it's on bank. And the utility is so spread out with the castle barricades and the proximity alarms like I'm just showing castle. Like I'm just showing castle. So like if Goyo shields or Cade claws are on the hatches and they ban Mira, we just have like Tachanka play default, smoke play here. And then me and you are up top roaming, and then the 5th is just whatever, like sitting wherever, like vault or elevator side, or even garage, really. Like we're so spread out, but we're also together. So like we have refrag potential and we have the trade potential, and yeah, it normally works out, or it should work out in the end, theoretically. The only weak spot is dirt. But we should have people watching dirt or garage. And we should have people watching garage as well. Also, I said one last thing, but one more thing, because I forgot to mention this when I was making that line of sight in open or in kitchen, going through that panel. Obviously, yes, you can get shot from this line of sight, but it helps like see the blue door. So if they go for a blue take, you're helping the guy on blue as well. So it's just not a line of sight. It's just like something to help the blue guy. And if they start pushing, then you just drop this hatch or you drop the elevator hatch. I guess you could drop this hatch if we didn't reinforce it, but I mean, yeah. So like we're pretty good, I think. So yeah, that's it. I'll send you the link and peace.